Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and this is Bean. This is the fourth?
Cutest.
No, how dare? Fourth, fifth recording of Bean D&D? I don't remember. It's been almost a month since last time we streamed this because Blythe, it is the fourth one. I got it correct. Wonderful. Wonderful. So, I am Bean. I am a goblin. If you're here, you found me, so you don't need my links. Next is Emmzyz. Emmzyz, please tell me about yourself.
Hi, I'm Emmzyz. I'm an alien cat person thing who streams and is very disabled. Yes, good. Here's my link. Yeah.
Also, you can find them here on their Twitter, which never shows me what they're streaming last, but they're 4 away from 600.
I'm special.
You are indeed very amazing, Emmzyz. Thank you very much.
Is that
words?
Oh no, that is actually Emmzy's link. I was thinking, is it perhaps not working because you've got the? No, it just doesn't like you.
It just doesn't like Emmzyz. Whatever
That's okay.
reason.
I don't mind.
Emmzyz doesn't play games.
No.
Clearly plays
I
no
sit there
game.
and just dissociate.
Lovely. Next is the amazing Beaver. Beaver, please tell me about you. No, it's you next.
Fine. Hi, I'm LadyBelvoir, also known as Alva, and I'm a Viking variety VTuber on Twitch. And I'm very, very wholesome on Twitter. Honest.
And you can also find them here.
Target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were playing Raft, which I missed because I just fell asleep.
No.
Which is okay.
Next, we have the amazing Thaumologist. Please tell me about yourself, Thaumologist.
Hello there. I'm Thaumologist. If you want to be formal and use my full name. I stream a lot of grand strategy games. I'm a wizard, and obviously wizards like to study and like to paint the map. Obsess over painting the entire map one color.
Also, he's Mr. Ologist to you. And anyway, welcome in, Reaper of Haters. You are now a goblin. And also, here's
Please, Mr. Ologist was his father.
Mr. Papyrologist is my father. Yeah, we go. Last seen streaming Crusader Kings 3.
Yes, totally
That-
not
that-
something
that
I
one-
also play.
That went horribly, horribly wrong.
I mean,
I died.
type in chat.
Me? Type in chat?
Yes.
Yes.
Before I get you to shout yourself out, please. There we go. Carry on. You have to shout yourself out now, Blythe.
Oh, I have to shout myself out? Okay,
Yeah,
goodness.
stop being
How do I do that?
stinky. No, Blythe. You just say I'm Blythe. Hi, you can find me here.
No,
Oh
Reaper,
shit, hi, I'm Blythe.
means
You can
nothing.
find me here.
God damn it, Blythe.
Target locked.
Love you.
He's a himbo. You go watch him for himbo content. So at
And
the mo-
D&D content.
so at the moment,
Yes, mostly D&D content.
Blythe, can I
currently
just
only
quickly
doing
ask you-
ARP and stuff because computer's stinky.
Yes.
So,
Blythe, can I ask you what plane of existence are you currently occupying?
What kind of existence am I occupying? I don't know anymore.
Current. Okay.
AFK is fun, yes. Well, ARC is fun.
It's
I don't know. I can't read. Okay. I'm too tall to be a goblin. Maybe an orc or half. Sorry, everybody who follows this channel gets turned into a goblin. You can ungoblin yourself when you leave the channel. But no sooner and no later. Anyway. Where were we? Ah, yes. We were in the town or city or existence of Enderspire. The last time the players were bimbling around the city, they were investigating a missing person? A missing person, yes. I remember my plot. Jezebel Marksmith, if I remember correctly. Totally not Blythe's character's lover, or something along those lines. That being Xavier is Blythe, Johnny is Thorm, Jabari is Emmzyz, and Darkhold is Alva. And they are currently investigating a manor house, at which point Emmzyz may have poked the plot. And I believe we last left it last time. So does
That
anybody...
does sound about right. Yeah.
Blythe ended up wandering off alone
They had Emmzyz
and met the mask people.
Yeah, that was even further beyond. May have been convinced to take a drug that makes you forget things.
Oh yeah, I've got a bottle of it in my waistcoat hidden as well.
Yep, a bottle of Annihilation, which completely annihilates your memories from a day ago. But as you were looking through the notes of Miss Mark Smith, Emmzyz decided to poke something. So, just to go over a quick brief of what's happened. Oh yeah, probably combat's about to start before we get into this.
Session starts. Combat.
Just so you know, this floor up by here, which Thorm and Alpha are on, is the ground floor. These little circle things are stairs going up and down. This area is a library, and this area is the library downstairs. It's probably got some more doors, but in fact, I'm going to just draw a couple of doors because there's probably some doors.
Hi, Molly.
Hiya!
Hello.
Roll initiative and just get it over with, correct? That's a door. It's a badly drawn door, but it's a door. And
It's adorable.
Beautiful.
it's one.
Couldn't do better myself.
Wonderful doors. Anyway, so Emmzyz was currently touching a person with a mask who they thought were dead on a table. The person then grabs said hand, and I need everybody to roll me initiative.
That one.
Wonderful. Well, it's great because for you two, you're completely unaware of anything that's going on, really, because there's like walls and stuff behind you, in front of you.
I still
Thank
don't
you for
know
the poem.
I still don't know
Reaper.
how to send my initiative to me.
Click on your player token.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I
Then
don't.
click initiative.
I don't need that setup. I don't need that setup. I don't need that setup. Right, go away,
See,
turn order.
yeah.
I don't know who just followed, but you're now a goblin.
Hello there, new goblin.
Hello
Like
there,
it,
goblin. You're now. Just so you're aware, if I can't pronounce your name, you're now Jim the Gobbo. Just so you're aware. I couldn't see your name. Actually, no, I have an activity. I could probably find your name there. Your local dungeon master. Welcome in. You're now currently a goblin. So we have
Blythe's old account.
possibly. Blythe, please roll me initiative.
Okay, Mokes. My initiative is. Your initiative.
Gobbo, wah! Yep.
Give me a second.
I like how everybody's rolling terribly to start with. It's great.
Gotta roll the ones out.
Yeah, gotta roll the ones out. Means two have already been rolled out. Go on, Blythe.
I'm gonna
Give the
roll straight
enemies a
on here
chance.
because mine's having a wobbly at the moment. I get a +0 anyway.
Wow!
How
Wow!
many?
We
So
are
I got on that
not
one.
paying attention.
Emmzyz got that one. Blythe got that one.
This guy is not particularly fast. He actually goes before Johnny, and after Johnny, I mean. So, just to put this into a thing, I rolled a 3 and a 9 for my initiatives. So, yeah, it's.
I mean, this guy's on a different floor, so I don't think I'd actually notice him doing anything.
Yeah, so from what I remember, you guys went to go investigate something outside of the manor house and returning.
Just
Why are
ignore
you?
Just ignore it.
Okay, I am proceeding to ignore it.
Thank you.
They rolled that, and then it's just Johnny. Actually, Emmzyz, because of their high dex, goes before this guy. So Emmzyz, you're not completely unaware of your surroundings. You're just mostly unaware.
Delightful. Everyday life.
Airhead moment.
And then it goes. Blythe, what's your? It's +0, isn't it?
+0, yeah.
Because we can't have good stats here, can we?
Not right now.
It's not for initiative.
Or life in general, right?
Yeah, fair.
Fair. Alright, so. Okay, so Blythe, as you are rummaging around, you do hear something to your south. As the door next to you will open. There doesn't seem to be anybody there, but halfway striding through the doorway is one of the masked individuals that you met in the alleyway.
Oh, fuck.
You can't. It's probably magic, because it's a bit of a weird thing, because you have the door halfway open, and then when you're like, there's no one there in your head, they just sort of like phase into existence and take a step into the room. At which point, the door will close and do the sort of shuttering thing, you know, in movies, where it closes and then flicks back open. As you can see, another one is standing directly behind him.
Oh, there's two of them.
There's two of them.
The
The
twins.
fun has been doubled.
Yes,
Oh, great.
fun. Johnny, you know that they're in the library, which you know, the entryway to the library is here and here, and it has basically like this balcony sort of thing going on with stairs. There's like a small bookshelf lining the wall on the outer side, and then like a balcony looking into half the library either side. Because you guys explored the area enough, you know roughly the layout of everything in here.
So I can see over this balcony.
If you
here?
enter one of the doors, so this by here,
Oh, I see.
this bit by here is a, you know, proper thick wall, like a building wall, and then
I see.
here by here is the balcony,
Thick.
extra thick, because currently you are in the main foyer. To the right is that hall which was destroyed in the fighting yesterday. Not yesterday, but when the person went missing.
Well, I don't think I would have heard them just disappear downstairs, so I think I'm going to need to do a perception check to see whether I can hear the door swinging forwards and backwards downstairs.
Okay, make me a perception check.
There
God.
it is!
No.
Alright, so Thorm, I will allow this. You're able to move towards the combat area. However, you must do it a leisurely stroll, so you can only move half movement. But if you do your double move, you can move a maximum of 30 feet. Because there's no problems right now. Why would there be?
So good.
Oh, good. You're walking. You're going half speed, basically.
Yeah, so I'm going to... I'm going to aim for... I'm going to aim to go through this one.
Okay.
So, all right there, Seraphina. I think we should go catch up with the others now. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to push the door open
Yep. Door opens.
and step through.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw.
Make a wisdom
Uh-oh.
saving throw.
Where the hell is my wisdom save? There we There we go.
Nice.
That's more like it.
You are perfectly fine, though you do feel something try to latch onto your brain. As Seraphina, you blink, and before the blink, the person wasn't there. And when your eyes open again, there's a masked fellow in robes, which is standing directly behind Thorm.
And I'm just going to continue my. I'm going to continue my movement towards the stairs.
Yep, because it's right behind you, Thorm. You just don't notice. All right,
And that's my movement done.
that's your full move. Excellent. Emmzyz, before you do anything, please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, give me a sec. Let me go find it. It's been a month. My memory does not last that long.
That's fair. I can barely remember yesterday.
Dexterity. 20.
Okay, so you feel like this ghostly hand trying to latch onto your like muscles and joints. It's not able to get purchased. You're like able to wriggle out and even wriggle your hand physically out of this guy's hand. But you have feeling whatever that was is coming from this human, and it was trying to latch out and grab you and tear something from you.
Okay.
Also, these little lines are basically to represent a curtain, but you can notice like these two coming into the room.
Okay. Blythe? Oh, Xavier?
Yes.
Is everything okay over there?
Get back to me in like, I don't know, 2 dead bodies.
Okay, well, I felt something.
All right.
Oh, that's not good.
Now so I'm going to cut this conversation here. You can carry on this conversation next round because you're in a combat situation.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing, Emmzyz, for the rest of your turn?
I think I will buy a new mouse so I can play the game better. I will go next to Xavier.
Are you disengaging so you don't get an attack of opportunity?
Say that again?
Are you disengaging so you don't have an attack of opportunity against you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say yes. No, I'm just gonna karate chop the dead body.
I mean, that's an option. You can stab the... He's not dead because he's going for you.
True. No, I
He's
will.
mostly dead.
I will stand next to Xavier.
Alright, move yourself then. Go.
Yeah.
You get next to Xavier, you notice that the 3 people not necessarily look overtly hostile, but they don't look friendly either. Seraphina, it is your turn.
Ow. Who are you and where did you come from?
Good evening. I came from the...
Can you go back there?
No, not until I finished my mission.
What's your mission?
Removing you.
And on that note, I stab.
Blame me out, Johnny. Do.
Okay, so we're hitting with... Oh, wow, God, I forgot what a good plus that is to hit.
Alright, I do apologize. 10 is a miss.
God fucking damn it, even with that plus 6.
He, like, sort of, like, leans back and, like, sort of, like, without even moving his hands from, like, the cross position he has, just, like, sort of, like, goes left and right, and then removes his hands from his robes.
Okay, so what I'm then going to do is I'm going to use my Dark Dance as my bonus action to disengage and just move back, whilst also shouting, Johnny! Magic weirdo!
That's a bit rude, isn't it? Calling me a magic
Not you!
weirdo.
Not you!
Okay, Blythe, it's your turn.
Okay, let's have a look here.
He's a friend.
He's a friend.
Transaction out.
A friend. Just a friendly friend. Don't worry about it. I hear you worrying about it. You shouldn't worry.
I'm worrying about it because I just realized on my character sheet, yeah, I don't have any of my second level spell slots.
Yeah, because you used them.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, if you were a warlock, you could, like, take a short rest and gain them back, but you're not.
Not in combat.
I mean, before combat, you know.
Also, I love how the DM is like, you shouldn't worry. And that only makes things
Don't worry
worse.
about it. Don't worry about it. It's
The
fine.
little guy. The little guy.
Man.
And it's a bonus action to cast as well. I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay. Make me the rolls.
There is no roll. It means if they want to target me with an attack or a spell that does damage, they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Specifically a spell that does damage, correct?
Specifically a spell that does damage.
Awesome. Okay then.
So-
I've made a couple of rolls. We'll see what happens when it gets to their turn.
Okay, and with that, I still can do a cantrip. Which I'm not going to do. I'm a... Nope. That's my go.
I'm glad I was able to spook you so much. So, The two that are up by here seem to not be able to attack you. Their initial action was to rush at you and attack you. But instead, they're going to rush Emmzyz and attack Emmzyz because it doesn't say anything about attacking other people.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
How dare these people?
So, first, I rolled a natural 20, which is great. So I crit Emmzyz, followed by another crit.
Ooh.
Wow! Wow!
No.
R.I.P.
So
Hello, queer lady face.
luckily they only draw daggers, but please do take please take brain do the 16 damage. I need a nap. I saw you going good looks. Okay then, Lady Queer, have a good look.
Sneaky beaky like.
Alright, Emmzyz, do you remember
Wait,
how...
for my hit point thing.
Yeah, from your hit points.
I only have 11.
That's okay, Mr. D. You only have 11? Right. You would have long rest since the last combat.
Okay, so
So you're 29. Well, you
Okay,
was
cool.
at 29 and it stabbed you.
Okay, give me a sec. I will fix this blunder.
Alright, so up on the ground floor, that effect where the door just seems to fly open with a ghostly force, and then out steps from like when the door just like swings back, is another one of these people. And they will turn and face you, Beaver, and they will draw a dagger
No.
and try to stab you.
Oh no.
Sorry, but you will be removed. They miss horribly.
Good.
But you know, you actually prefer that. Johnny, right behind you, you see somebody walk more normally out of the doorway and go up to you and go, "I apologize, but I must remove you."
They're
And,
not really sorry.
I mean, they could be.
I get the feeling
I mean, are
that
you
Ollie
really
has
sorry
tried
there,
not-
mate?
Does a 16 hit you?
Me?
Yes.
It equals my armor class.
That means I've hit you.
Okay.
Alright, so I do a grand total of 5 damage.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, then. With that, we will then turn over to Johnny. It's your turn.
So, drawing a weapon doesn't take an action, does it? Because I can't cast in close combat.
You can cast Eldritch Blast in cold combat. I believe it just gives you disadvantage to do so. You can draw and stab
Ooh.
if that's what you're looking at. What's up?
Is he vaguely transparent? Is it like a ghost, or is this just a person?
It's a person.
See, I didn't even know whether you was a ghost or a person, because you are just such an utter failure as an assassin. I could absolutely tell you was there.
Vicious mockery.
1 damage if they pass for wisdom save.
They fail the wisdom saving throw. They take 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage!
I mean, it's the first point of damage anybody's done to them, and he gets disadvantage in his next roll. You're like the only person I've seen Vicious Mockery do anything for.
Because Vicious Mockery is so much fun.
But it never works because...
It doesn't matter! It works great against animals.
The animal doesn't even know.
Against the crocodile, against the giant crocodile, I called it a fucking handbagger.
You did, fuck.
Alright, so, Emmzyz, it's your turn.
Okay then. Blythe, where the fuck did you go? Let's go to help, and then you ran away. Can anything go through them?
Sorry?
Can anything go through them?
They look like normal people, besides for the weirdness that they did to get into here.
Okay. Hey, what the fuck do you attack me for?
I need to remove you.
What does that mean?
To remove you?
From the building or from life?
Yes.
Okay, that didn't answer my question. I'm guessing from life.
Are you having this deep philosophical question that these guys have started to brutally stab you?
What conversation?
You have been shanked, Emmzyz.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I still have 17 hit points.
No, you have. Right, you took 16 damage, right, from 20.
I thought I took 12.
No, you took 16 damage because I added my dexterity modifiers.
And see, that's where I went wrong. Okay.
So anyway, you have been
13.
shanked multiple times, and your reaction is to have a philosophical discussion with them.
I'm curious.
I mean,
I'm in a chat mood. Okay?
fair, but you know.
I mean, what is Blythe gonna do as well?
You'll find out on my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I push him away and hide behind the table.
Okay, so you're disengaging effectively and running around the room.
Mm.
Emmzyz, you have knives. You are a rogue.
I know, but
Stab people. Okay.
chaos.
No, I'm not good. Okay. Okay. So, Blythe,
Yeah.
the gentleman on the table will walk up to you and try to, grab onto you. Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Did they make a wisdom saving throw? Oh wait, no, they
So
do.
you make a wisdom saving throw. This is the non-damaging move.
Okay. Why is it doing that at the moment? 21.
Okay. You feel like it's trying to claw and grasp onto your mind and tear something away from you, but you're able to shake it off.
Shake it up. Shake it up.
Seraphina, it's your turn. Please demonstrate to Emmzyz what you do to people that try to absorb your brain.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, because there isn't a minimum distance to do this, I
Okay.
am going to hang on. Let me just remember how this all works. Where is my plunge?
You want to prevent the crazy cult people that want to stab you, Emmzyz.
I want to befriend anything that moves.
You have declared yourself a murderer at the beginning
There
of the
we go.
campaign.
As an action,
Yeah,
I
that
leap into
doesn't-
the
I
air
don't
with momentum of the
befriend him
weapon.
first.
Jason, I can see I make an attack. Right, so plunge is just extra damage. So first, we're going to roll out a hit on the guy in front of us. That's
Okay.
a fucking hit.
You hit.
So we're then also using, we're going to spend a hit dice,
Okay.
but add an extra 2d6 damage,
Okay.
as well as our, hang on. So that 2d6 is for the, spending the hit point. That is for the blade itself. That is for the plunge. And then just because, fuck you, overkill, that is for the dark side. So,
Did you roll your blade standard damage?
Yes, I did. So the 9 is the standard.
Okay, cool.
So that's 10, 19 damage.
As you stab the guy through, he bleeds and wails like an ordinary person. But as he, apart from his final grabs, he turns into this greenish, blackish, glowish liquid that slunks into the floor, goes into the doorwell, and seems to just disappear as soon as it crosses the threshold. As you kill it, the only thing it leaves is a broken, shattered mask made of porcelain.
Can I, because I haven't done a bonus action or my move yet, can I use my bonus action to pick up the mask?
It's shattered
Or can I
pieces.
do that as a free action?
It's shattered pieces, so you can pick up a piece of
So
it.
little pieces.
Yeah, it's shattered into little pieces.
Okay, fuck that then. I'm just going to go da, 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 da.
Okay. Thank you for the hydrate, Thaumologist.
You're welcome.
Do I have any aggressive bonus actions?
I think you use a bonus action for your thing.
Nope. Plunge is whenever, when I make an action to attack, I can plunge as well.
Okay. Well,
Not a bonus action.
I don't think you have anything hostile as a bonus action.
No, but it is form within 5 feet.
No, he is within 10 feet.
Key protection.
Some may want to have the advantage when it comes to melee attacks because they're flanking, but besides that, it's Blythe's turn.
Melee attack is for
Okay.
noobs. Vicious Mockery is where it's at.
God damn it, Thorm.
Oh, just take the fucking advantage.
So the thing next to me, I'm a fuck my sanctuary at this point. I'm a try to inflict wounds on it.
Okay.
That's a 12 to hit.
You hit, dealing 7 necrotic damage. He
Woohoo!
wails and rots like a normal person, but he is still standing.
Okay, that's my go.
And your sanctuary's gone.
Yeah. Shit.
Hi! Guten Tag, I'm going to stab you now.
Oh no, they're Germans.
And? Oh, these are bad guys.
15 and 9. Do one of those hit you?
Yes. The 15 hits me, the 9 misses.
Ladies and
Alright,
gentlemen, Blythe is playing what we call a squishy cleric.
please take 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
Right there.
Cool.
There. Over up yonder. I gotta remember that the ground floor is underneath the ground floor, not the other way around. I keep scrolling to the wrong area. I drew this map like half an hour ago. I should know where things are. Hey! Thank you, Rachel, for leveling up Uzi. It may be useful because we're playing D&D. Uzi, please level up your character to the next level. So, the guy who is in between both of you is going to try to make an acrobatics isn't in this system. Athletics roll to squeeze past Beaver and go through the doorway. Even if I pass, you can take attack opportunities. Even if I fail, you can take opportunities. You can't fund the mother. So he rolls a 19. So he gets through the doorway. But both of you can take attack opportunities at advantage.
With advantage. Ooh.
With advantage,
I'm going
because
to stab him in the crotch.
I mean, you can try.
I'm going to stab him in the crotch.
I mean, see to stabbing him, only a critical would have allowed you to stab him in the crotch. 5 damage.
Hang on, let me just check with this. Make an action attack. Reaction doesn't count as action, does it?
No, that it. So you do 5 damage, right?
Yep.
Storm, are you going to take an attack of opportunity?
Unless I spend a
would-
hit point.
Okay. You're killing me, dies. Perished. Don't worry, Thorm, you don't need to do anything. You just need to look pretty. Hey,
I do that
Faye!
without trying.
good.
So.
I mean, you know, some people are just naturally born that way. Thank you, Radol, for giving Faye a level up. Now, back to the game. Blythe,
Yes.
I hope you like your new position. It's very cozy.
I hate
He's
it.
surrounded by
I hate
3
it here.
men.
I mean, some people would pay good money for that.
Yeah.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's
Maybe it's
Maybelline.
Maybelline. Blythe's thinking. You can hear the cogs turning.
Oh, is it my go?
Yes, it's your turn.
So you didn't say it was my go. You said just
Blythe,
like the
it's-
position I was in. Like, I'm gonna inflict wounds on the same one again because
Okay.
they seem like a major threat.
No, he's a
Oh,
friend.
24 to hit.
24 does hit, and 10 does not take him down.
Damn it.
All right.
Now that one's hard.
I'm sorry, I just let Blythe had another go because I had Seraphina do an attack opportunity. My brain, I'm still going to let you have that damage, Blythe, because, you know, reasons. But anyway, Johnny, it's your turn.
Right then, so I'm going to have a look around and there's nobody around us. So it's...
You do
Sounds good.
hear the sound of kerfuffling happening through what looks like to be a secret door that away. So down there, but like, you know.
How far is the... If I jumped, would I be... No, I'm actually not. I don't know, I can't...
So by
no,
here to here is like a... Actually, no. Be here to here is like a bookshelf, which is downstairs. So you could jump onto that bookshelf and then jump down onto the floor.
Isn't this a staircase that leads to
That
here?
is-
that is a good point. I'm gonna just go down and use the stairs.
Please make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
Use
no.
the stairs?
There's a reason.
Don't worry. I've got swag.
Okay, you're fine. Something tries to
You got
claw,
swag.
claw at your throat. You know, spiritually, not actually claw at your throat and try to rip something out, but you are able to resist it.
You want to lay a hand? You want to lay a hand on me? You got to pay up first. No touching the merchandise.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna start moving. So I was here for 5. Yeah, I'm gonna move to here, and that's me done.
Your movement back to normal now, Thorn. Because
That's still me done because they're 5-foot squares. It's 5, 10, 15,
you
20,
can
25, 30. I can move 30. Oh no, I can move double, can't I? If I run.
you dash if you want to. Your friends behind, because your friends don't dash, and if they don't dash, they ain't no friends of mine.
What do I owe for running through this doorway?
Nothing.
Okay, cool. Alright, guys. The elephant cavalry has arrived.
Hiya.
That would have worked better if I was on your shoulder, that line.
I mean, it would have done. But I'm not quite strong enough. I've got a strength of 8. If I had to numerically categorize myself on a 0 to 20 scale.
So, Emmzyz, it's your turn.
Hi. Okay, so Blythe seems to be in a bit of a problem.
Yeah, with the people that you're trying to make friends with.
Yeah, they ain't friends.
Who said I was trying to make friends with him? Okay,
You did!
shush. Okay, I have 2 ideas,
Okay.
and I'm pretty sure one of them's not going to work. So I'm
Okay.
going to try it first and then figure it out. I was thinking of throwing a rope to Blythe, him grabbing it, and me pulling him back to where I am.
What's your strength?
What is my strength? Where's my strength? 10?
Yeah, you're not exactly strong enough to pull Blythe, even if he was willing, across that distance. I love the thought pattern. Right, okay, imagine, right, so they're not just, like, stuck in their 5-foot squares. The human is trying to grab onto Blythe, and the other ones are just trying to shank him, and then you throw a rope into the middle of this melee, expect Blythe to grab it while he's being stabbed, not defend himself from multiple stabbings, and then sort of be dragged across the room.
That's why I get him over here without having to get there myself. Okay, I use my bow.
Okay. Which one are you shooting?
Uh,
I would like to remind you, you are very proficient at stabbing people.
yeah, but I don't want to get anywhere close to them.
And you let Blythe get close to them?
He's an idiot. He did it himself.
You hear that, Blythe?
Yeah, I heard it.
Can't believe. Anyway, Emmzyz, please shoot your bow. Which are you shooting at?
This guy. Yeah.
Okay, down the right. Make your roll.
Cool. What am I doing?
Okay, so there's a bow in the center of the character
Oh,
sheet,
yeah.
which should have an attack roll on it.
Where? There it is.
Okay, so you hit. So what I want you to do is roll the damage and your sneak attack damage, because Blythe is right next to them in the middle of combat. So he gives you the ability to sneak attack.
Just as a
Yay.
note to any viewers, Emmzyz is very new to D&D.
And I'm also a bit weird.
And that bow is being nice.
I mean, out of all of us, I think we all fit that label, let's be honest.
Just
Mhm.
different categories. Like I'm running a bunch for your Yahoos. In fact, I'm also playing D&D. That used to be considered a weird thing. Now it's normal, and I don't know how to think about that.
I can't find damage.
Okay, so there should be should be a D6 next to where you rolled the damage, the attack to hit.
You could just click on the word short bow as well. That'll auto roll it.
That's what I did before.
So right, you know where short bow is.
Yeah.
There's a +6. Then there's a D6 +4.
6.
Okay, and then what I want you to go down to is sneak attack and roll the 2. Why do you guiding bolt and scorching ray?
That's because of the staff.
Yes.
Emmzyz has a staff. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Emmzyz has a staff we got from the crocodile's lair that has
Oh, it has-
scorching ray, but I think is light rather than fire, or the other way around.
And a
or
guiding
something
bolt
like
in
that.
it.
Yeah.
Like a special yellowy fire.
Okay. You deal 14 damage to him. He's still up. I remember what I gave my players. I don't remember what I gave my players. It's been like almost a month.
You gave me the blade of Fordak and a shield of returning.
No, I didn't give you that blade. But you kind of took it from a dead body.
Yes,
So
you
when
gave me
does
it.
somebody roll a nat 1? At the beginning of this combat, people roll 4.
So many nat ones.
Initiative was pretty much just that one.
3 people rolled a nat 1
Oh, shit.
for initiative. And 1 person rolled a perception at a nat 1. So, speaking of nat 1s, it's a human's turn. 5.
Nat ones.
Yep.
What's your constitution and modifier?
My constitution.
Low.
14.
Alright, make me a constitution saving throw.
Okay. 13.
Okay, your constitution is now 13, not 14, temporarily, of course.
Oh, fuck.
Because your constitution went down a modifier, please take 4 points of... you're level 4, right?
Yeah.
Take 4 points of damage.
Yeah.
As the spectral hands seem to grab and grasp at your stomach, at your bones, it sort of rips something out and then just pushes something in. Something not quite right. You actually can't see how it changes your body because you're head to toe in clothing.
Yep.
But you do feel a little bit more sickly, not a lot. But a bit. He also looks not necessarily quite more robust and rotund. But, you think where that point of constitution has gone to.
Oh, he's draining my life force.
Hey, friend. He is then going to take the attack of opportunity from you, Blythe, and walk over to Emmzyz.
Yay! Attack of opportunity. I shall punch him.
You do 0 points of damage.
Oh wow.
Do I be nice and give you a minimum of 1 point of damage, or do I just go nah?
Yeah, no, we gotta roll up. We gotta round up.
Okay, you do a minimum of 1 point of damage due to nicety.
Yay!
Yay.
We slap him across the back of the head as he goes.
He's just sort of grunts and groans by that, but Seraphina, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. I am going to wait just a moment. Can I
don't know, can you?
be a dramatic? Hang on a second. Can I be a dramatic little shit and
Hey,
shout,
hello,
"All out,"
welcome in.
Because
Cosmo Limbo, welcome into the stream. Wait, were you
the Cosmic Limbo who did their very first stream today?
the very first? It feels like somebody may have had some insight into that, Beaver.
I did not suggest you in the slightest. I was merely lurking. Heard, okay, thank you for stream. And checked through the rating and saw Bean.
Oh, okay then. Alright,
Egg.
alright. Egg. Egg.
Egg.
Egg.
Egg.
Egg.
Egg.
Egg.
Egg.
Egg. But yes, how was your very first stream, do I call you Limbo or Cosmic? It's just a wheel wait. It's just a wheel wait from a cutie. Egg.
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 Yes. Oh wait, let's shut up Cosmic again because I didn't.
They were playing art.
They were playing art, but I'm checking that they need 24 followers to get to 50. Everybody who do your job and go follow them to get them to affiliate. That is an order from the Bean, Your Highness.
I'm doing my part.
Are you doing yours?
Would you like to know more?
Would you like to know more? Click that link to know more. Anyway, I believe it was Beaver's turn.
Yes. So I know I suggested Form use the stairs instead of doing stuff.
Yep.
However, that's because Form is squishy. I, however, am a fighter. I want to leap off here dramatically onto the floor below. Ideally landing, so leaping off here, which is about, what, here? That's about where I'm stood up there, yeah?
So, right, by here, that space by there is that across, that up, so that across, that up. So you would land there.
I'm currently stood here, but upper floor.
Yeah.
So I want to leap onto the bookshelf.
Yeah.
To then leap onto the floor.
Yep.
I'm something of a scientist.
Hey, Cosmic Limbo, you're now a goblin. Welcome in.
As far as I can. I'm not going to actually be able to get into combat regardless, so I'm going to make a dash action, which will get me into that room for sure, yeah?
Okay, please make me an athletics roll regardless.
Absolutely.
Not with advantage, I'll take whatever the last one is. That's fine. So, you're able to do all that. However, you kind of stumble and, not faceplant, but, shoulder check the bookshelf, and it causes it to do a bit of a wobble, and you take 4 points of damage.
Not 4?
All 4 points of damage. You will take it. Posture check, hydration.
I'm only at 36 HP now.
Shaking my head. Alright, so. Blythe, it's your turn.
Okay,
You're in such a great position, I do have to say. I envy your stretch.
I wish I was in that position.
Stretch.
Beaver, BRB.
Okay. Quick, everybody, take Beaver's points away from them and their pennies.
Wait a minute, why did I think of this? Bean, I'm going to use Eyes of the Grave.
Okay.
You know the location of any undead within 60 foot of you.
None of these things are undead.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's my action used. I might as well...
What is called human is... I will give you this. Is not undead, but it is some form of abomination.
It's not undead. That's the big one.
Mm-hmm.
With my bonus action, I shall cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Don't hit me! Don't hit me! Don't hit me! Alright, so, with that out of the way, it's their turn. Do any of my beans. Right, the two on you are going to, menacingly look down at you and go, "We'll remove you later."
What?
And they will go over to... One will go over to Johnny, because Beaver's not here. And then one of them will go over to Emmzyz. He will try to go up and over the table, so he'll need to make an athletics check. He fails, and he will take enough damage to kill himself. So he steps up onto the table, trips, and then sort of
Why are we laughing?
Cartwheels, face plants into the floor, and then turns to that goopy black glowing green stuff, and sort of snakes their way to the door and disappears between Johnny's feet. One of them killed themselves.
Perfect.
Johnny
Oh,
on
missing one.
missing one as in what?
But there's.
Yes, because he killed himself.
Did both of them come up here?
No, one of them went to go after Emmzyz, stepped onto the table, tripped off the table, and died.
One that went
Right,
after Emmzyz died. One that went after me is still here for now.
The one that went after Emmzyz had been shot by Emmzyz, and the arrow just sort of like got pushed further in when they perished.
Okay.
But they're dead. I don't presume a 7 hits you, Thorm.
It does not.
Okay. So, Thorm, you notice behind you, stepping down the stairs, like halfway down the stairs, another one of these creatures, and another one over here. What seems to happen is they seem to like step down it. There's like a sound of people running down the stairs, but there's no one there. And then when you look over there, you see this person running down the stairs. And they will both spend the rest of their move just to come over and say hello. They don't actually come and stab you this turn, but they just come over to say hello. Hi.
Well, they now have me surrounded.
They do, Thorm. They do.
So, what's the turn order after me?
It's you, followed by Emmzyz, followed by Human, followed by Beaver, followed by Blythe, and then back to the Faceless. So you have the entire party's turn before that, and also you have your turn where they get to stab you, of course.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, is your turn.
No, I'm just thinking if I disengage, so that they don't get advantage against me.
I mean,
doesn't actually help much because they can then just move up next turn.
Unless Beaver gets in the way, yes.
Yeah. And I'm all out of my cool, impressive spells. All 2 of them.
I mean, if you had a short rest before this, you would have got your spells back.
Yeah, but we didn't. So, I am going to
Do a barrel roll.
I'm not that good at athletics.
Damn.
I'm going to take the one between Seraphina and myself.
Okay.
And pew 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 pew.
Remember, since you'll be
disadvantage.
Yep.
I would just like to remind you that I do have halfling nimbleness, meaning Form can easily just step over me.
I'd still need to disengage and not do anything.
You could take the attack of opportunities. The decision is either get stabbed now or get stabbed later.
You know what? I'm going to no, because I'll get 2 attacks made on me.
You're going to get 2 attacks made on you.
You're going to get 2 attacks either way.
I will move over here.
Okay.
Take 2 attacks of opportunity.
Actually, this guy, when he attacks of opportunity, disadvantage, please. I'm going to use my protection fighting style as that one happens.
The guy in the doorway will hit you, Thorm. However, due to protection, the other one won't.
Okay.
So as soon as the blade's about to get you in the side, Seraphina just parries it with their shield.
Cool.
I just jump up like a graceful salmon, blocking it before disappearing from view again.
And wiggling as they float in the air. Take 3 points of damage, Thorm, on the knife.
Cheers for that, La. Right, so I'm gonna... That one down there, that one proper down south, that Southerner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna form up my my elephant hands, and I'm just gonna start blasting.
Fair.
We're gonna get ourselves.
He just turned into Danny DeVito.
We're gonna get ourselves an Eldritch
I
Blast.
just started blasting.
Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does hit him, yes.
What the hell for 2 damage?
2 whole points of damage. Emmzyz.
2 whole points.
Oh, we're not done yet.
You're not done yet? I do apologize,
not
good
done yet.
sir.
I use my hourglass of extra turn.
Okay. You turn the hourglass.
And I'm going to do another Eldritch Blast.
Okay, cool.
For a total of 5 damage.
5 damage.
5
Excellent.
whole damage.
I appreciate your contribution, Thom.
Thank you,
Greatly
thank you.
appreciated.
I should have just done the.
Just disengaged.
I should have just done vicious mockery.
I mean, thank you.
Talking of contributions, did you know that Bean is currently raising money for the British Heart Foundation?
Yeah. We're over halfway to our goal, though. Our
Oh
goal...
no! Sorry. Oh, sorry.
No.
I add my charisma modifier to the damage, so that's actually.
Do you have agonizing blast?
I do.
I
Yay!
didn't realize you had that.
I do. Yeah. So that's plus 6 more damage
He's still standing.
total.
Still standing. Emmzyz, it's your turn.
Hi.
He's a friend.
No, stop telling Emmzyz they're friends.
Kill them. Kill them all, Emmzyz. This is your conscience speaking.
I was already planning on it, but now that being said a friend.
And Emmzyz.
I know.
Murder them all.
Okay,
Is he
so
for Radel? Okay then. Mwah!
Mwah.
Okay then. Mwah! And mwah!
Mwah.
Radel. Mwah!
Mwah.
Just because you can spam it doesn't mean you have the right to. Let the people have their turns.
I don't mind. This is fun.
Mwah!
Mwah.
What the love? That's good.
Thanks for the hydrate.
Okay, so my thought is
Yes.
and I know this is, I'm gonna say it. You guys are probably gonna tell me that I can't do this, but whatever.
It's only because it's D&D. Vex.
I know, but I don't know enough.
I was talking to Vex for that one. But carry on.
I want to stab him in the stomach, and then I
Okay.
want to slam his head on the table and stab his head.
Okay, so you want to stab him twice.
Yeah.
Alright, so make your attacks.
Okay. I guess dagger.
Yep, dagger.
Dagger.
Alright, a 15 hits. So roll the dagger, which is, d4 plus 4.
Boop.
Okay, you deal 6 damage. And then roll dagger offhand,
Take it off hand.
which hits. And then you roll the damage associated with that one. So you do 9 damage. He is still up.
Yeah. Wait, he's lying on the table, right?
And right, so
Seductively.
With his ass in the air.
no, right. So you can't move somebody around as part of an attack action.
Hmm.
So I love the thematics, but effectively mechanically wise, you stab him twice.
Okay.
Because unless you
Shank, shank.
kill him or roll a natural 20, most likely you're not stabbing him in the head because he's not going to just stand there and take it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right then. Speaking of him, Emmzyz,
Hmm.
he is going to spend his entire action to make you roll a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Ooh. Dexterity.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Need the disadvantage.
No.
You don't need to roll the other one. It's going to be a dexterity saving throw, Emmzyz, so that was a different thing. So just for rules, if you have a look at right of dexterity, there's things called saving throws.
Uh-huh.
So that's what, when I say saving throw, that's what you're rolling.
Okay,
From-
sorry.
You don't have to apologize, darling. I'm just using that as a teaching moment.
Mhm.
The reason being is that your dexterity and your intelligence are more likely to pass because you have those saving throws as proficient.
Mm.
Emmzyz, your dexterity is now 13. Temporarily. He seems to become more agile, like you were, and you become a lot weaker and slower.
Oh.
everybody can see this. There's no like visible arcana seems to be arching around, but Emmzyz gets a little bit more like, you know, when you have a bad back and you can't really move as much, or like your joints are not feeling so good. Emmzyz has like that appearance, and this guy goes from having post rigor mortis to, yeah, I could do a backflip. What are you going to do about it? Seraphina, it's your turn.
Okay. So, with the Shield of Returning,
Yep.
I can cast the spell Shield once per long rest.
Yes.
But will that take an action or not?
Shield is a reaction, so you could use your reaction now to have +4 to your armor.
+5.
+5, yes.
With the spell Shield.
Yeah. But you can just cast that out of your turn when you need it.
Okay, that also works then.
Thank you for the hydration.
Case, okay, there's 2 people who I can attack. Technically 3 people.
Is it murder blender time?
I did murder blender spectacularly on the first guy I killed. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is on this guy, I'm going to go Captain America and yeet my shield at him.
You miss.
14 misses?
That's because he now has 18 dexterity.
God fucking damn it. Well, my shield bounces back anyway.
Yes, it bounces back and returns to your hand. So beforehand, where he was like very unnibble and just moving around. Admittedly, you only just miss him because he's wearing just a little bit of armor. But now he is able to dodge like Emmzyz would have been able to dodge.
Pennies.
It's quite pennies, quite eerily so. Like you've seen Emmzyz pull off those moves before.
Damn it, Emmzyz! Okay, in that case, what I'm going to do is be a good little tank and block the door.
Okay.
With my body.
Okay.
But I can't attack because I don't have... That was my action. If we were level 5, I'd have a second attack.
But you're not. Blythe, it's your turn.
My turn. Right, let's have a look. I'm going to cast on the one against Emmzyz, Toll the Dead.
Okay. Understandable.
Have they suffered damage?
They have suffered plenty of damage. They fail, and you deal your 4 necrotic damage.
Yay.
They die?
They are still quite well truly up. Alrighty then. There go. Well, when I say there go, the guys in masks. So, the one which is directly in front of you will...
In front of me, this one.
Yeah, that one there, in the doorway. Will close the door. As it reopens, they have disappeared. The one that's directly behind him will take their step and proceed to stab you. With advantage.
Okay.
Because, just to ensure that flanking's happening, he's just going to move 5 foot, not into the wall, though.
Wait, what?
They're going to flank you and stab you.
How did he get behind me? Oh, that's the other one, right.
There was one always in the room.
Yep, it was the other one. Yep.
Alright, so 2 doesn't hit you, but that roll of 17 hits you.
Nope.
17 plus 21 to hit you.
I cast shield!
Okay, doesn't hit you.
I now have 23 AC.
None of them hit you. Johnny.
Right there. Emmzyz, not Emmzyz. Emmzyz, what's your in-character name? Let's have a look.
Sarabi.
Sarabi, I'm going to have to leave that one down to use. I'm going to Eldritch Blast this one that's in the room with me that's flanking Seraphina. So we're just going to...
Telepathically.
We're just going to do a pew 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 on this one.
Good luck.
You hit, dealing 5 damage.
For 5 damage.
Plus your agonizing thing.
That's including the Agonizing Blast, I've added that in. And then, to try and make it easier, I will step in.
Oh, being risky, are we? Alright. So. Emmzyz, it's your turn.
Can I just stab him again?
You can try stab him again, but remember your dexterity is 13, so that means you only get plus 3 and +1, +3 to hit and +1 damage.
Yeah. Just go hit him.
You're rolling dexterity?
Yeah, because I forgot. Sorry, brain's having a problem.
Okay, just roll your attack. I'll modify the things accordingly. You still hit, and roll me your damage. And so that will be 5 damage. He is still up. You're going to hit him with your offhand?
Mm-hmm.
Your offhand will have no chance of hitting. You go in to scrape him across the chest, which hits. You go in for the next swing, and he is just quite easily, nimbly dancing out of the way. And then it is his go. He is going to use the roguish ability, canny action, to disengage as a bonus action. Then he's going to move over to Thaumologist, and he's going to grab you on the back, Thorm, and please make me a charisma saving throw.
I have the
Bring out the
ultimate swag.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have the ultimate swag.
Speaking of not having the ultimate swag, your charisma, temporarily of course, is currently 13.
I lose 3 points of charisma.
You lose 3 points of charisma as he goes from this bland-looking motherfucker to a swaggish human. Still wearing a mask and all of the creepy occult stuff, but he just stole your charisma.
That's a bit shit.
It is, as one would say, a little bit shit. Seraphina.
Okay, so the one between me and Form is the one I'm going for.
Okay, you got advantage.
So first we're going to roll to hit.
You hit.
Oh, thank fuck for that. I'm also going to use my last one. Right, so firstly let's roll the damage.
And
normal.
as the professor has said, they have stolen your mojo.
Yes. So first we do that hit, but then we were also going to use our plunge ability because extra damage, and then we're also going to use our dark side ability, and then we're also going to spend another hit dice for more damage.
How many hit dice do you have?
I have one hit dice remaining.
Okay, cool.
That's
That guy's
18,
dead.
19, 20, 21, 26.
He's dead. He is most very, very dead.
A hit! A most palpable hit!
He doesn't even get to turn into the thing. He just gibs and then turns into the glowish, blackish, greenish goo. Blythe,
Yes.
it's your
Thank you for the
turn.
advantage.
Yay. Let's have a look here. I'm gonna do the same thing again. Pop my head out and aim for the same target with some Toll of the Dead.
Still not used to squishy cleric.
He failed, but he's still full up. Okay. That's Blythe. There you go. Beaver. The guy will
Yellow.
disengage, run to the stairs, and when he's partway up the stairs, you blink and he is gone.
Bitch!
Probably, yes. Johnny.
You think you can come in here stealing my good looks, you damn looking elephant man, you? You're all lumpy.
Is that vicious mockery?
That's a vicious mockery.
I see you've modified the D for me.
Yep.
He goes, I'm sorry, mate. I have your swag. And just sort of like strips his stuff a bit.
Oh.
He just
okay.
strikes a JoJo pose.
Yeah, he strikes a JoJo pose and deflects the vicious mockery.
That's me done.
Has to be done.
I'm sorry, that's because Form's Elephant Man is from the Liverpool equivalent in the fantasy world. An exotic locale.
Yeah, I have to put on an accent, don't we? You can't just use your normal voice for a character in D&D. You got to like proper drop into an accent for your character, make him stand out from just use.
I was doing an accent, but it got really fucking hard to keep up.
That's fine.
It's fair enough.
I have
Emmzyz,
skills for that now.
it's your turn.
What does my Scorching Ray do?
Scorching Ray is a ray, in your case, radiant energy, which hits people and does damage.
Cool.
It goes up.
How many Scorching Rays do you get with the first one? Is it 3 or 2?
Who?
I'm asking people who play D&D, how many rays does Scorching Ray get?
That's why I said I think 2, but you'd have to check the spell.
Oh, I thought you said who?
Yeah, everybody heard you say who, Blythe.
Meant 2.
I have on my thing it says Scorching Ray and Scorching Ray Part 2.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's because...
it does.
Okay,
different.
so it's going to be your proficiency modifier plus charisma, I think?
It's
You
free.
can make 3 rays of fire and hold them at targets within range. You can hold them at 1 or several. Make a ranged spell attack for each ray. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 radiant damage.
Yep, so roll the +3 on Scorching Ray 3 times, please, Emmzyz, if that's what you want to cast against him. Okay, so the first one hits, and because you are rogue and this is a rolled spell attack, I allow a sneak attack for it. So the first one will do sneak attack damage. So if you could roll... I'm just going to modify this a bit before you do roll. Oh, carry on. Roll me the 2d6 and then your 2d6 sneak attack, please.
2d6 sneak attack.
Wait, why is it rolled with advantage? I'm going to need to modify Emmzyz score. I did that.
11.
11 damage. I will make a note of it. He's still standing.
What the fuck is this guy made of?
Tougher things than you, darling. Also, your level 4 party, get used to things with high hit points. Oh yes, wisdom modifier. Yada yada. Why is it doing the +0? Oh, there we go.
Okay, so the Scorching Ray Part 2 is because each ray does... That was me misunderstanding it, because I thought you got to just roll that... If you've rolled from a single person, rather than making 3 attacks, you made 1 attack and got 66 fire damage. So it was Part 2, so you could just roll that twice to get the damage on.
Oh wait, so Emmzyz was only meant to make 1 roll?
No, because you make a ranged spell attack for each ray.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
it's 3 attacks.
Alright, so Emmzyz does 11 damage to this guy. Let me just hold that. He is still up. And speaking of his go, it's his go.
No.
Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. I'm just trying to think what I can do right now. He is going to disengage as a rogue, so he's in the center of the room. He is then going to cast a level 2 healing spell.
You fucking son of a bitch.
He is a son of a bitch. He healed 12 hit points. Blythe, you recognize that incantation?
Do I?
It's your incantation. It's what you
Literally
do.
using my spell.
He's literally using your spells.
Fucker.
Because he has drained something off you, Emmzyz, and Thaumologist, so he's able to use your stuff, apparently. Seraphina, your turn.
I can't plunge. Sadly. So first we're going to roll to hit.
BRB.
19
Okay.
does hit.
Roll for damage.
Huh?
And then we're going to use another Well of Darkness point so we can do our dark side for an extra 2 damage. If I use my last hit dice, I can have 0 hit dice count.
Yes, you can, like if you short rest. Okay, you do the 13 damage. But could you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Sorry, who?
Me.
Seraphina. Seraphina, I am about to explain what the next part of your blade does.
Oh, yay!
The curse part of it. So, however, if the player runs out of hit dice in or out of combat, they must make a wisdom saving throw of 14 or become frenzied. They always attack the nearest creature to the character. If the creature is killed by the player, they regain all of their hit dice.
Ooh.
Also, if they are magically healed, you lose a hit dice.
Staying frenzied. Okay.
No. When you are magically healed, you lose a hit dice.
Like permanently.
Not permanently, right. When you hit 0 hit dice,
Yes.
Alva, you go frenzy if you fail the wisdom saving throw. So beforehand, if losing a hit dice is bad because you'll go frenzied, right? You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, currently, you are frenzied. You will attack always, no matter what, the nearest creature. If there's multiple nearest creatures, we will roll off to see who you frenzy.
So currently that is still that asshole.
True.
So basically nobody stepped closer to me than him.
Oh, but they don't know about that yet.
That's true. Do I just go straight into frenzy and get and hit again?
No.
Oh.
This is a disadvantage, Beaver. You don't get benefits for it.
No.
The only benefit is that if you murder something, you get your hit dice back.
Sounds like a win to me.
If someone else kills it, though, that's a problem.
Yeah, because... But you guys aren't currently aware of that. Because the only thing that's different between Beaver now and Beaver later is the sword's glowing a bit more.
The sword's going a bit more, and Beaver is just kind of...
Stabbing something.
You know when a Jack Russell's really pissed off, but it's not making any noise yet? But you just see that shudder.
Yeah, I'll accept that.
That's what's happening.
But then, like, you're in the middle of combat, so why would they think that's any different? Anyway, Blythe, it's your turn.
I'm gonna do the same thing again.
Go. He passes.
Okay.
Okay. That's their turn. Johnny.
Is this the best you can do? Just standing there, stealing from those who's gone before you. You can't even do anything for yourself. You are an absolute waste of space. I bet your mother would be so proud of you right now.
Okay. Thorm, you're going to kick yourself. Because guess who just killed Steeled?
Oh, perfect.
Oh, no. Form, guess who's also the next closest thing?
That's okay, you're quite small.
So, everybody who I have stolen from in this entire combat get their stats back. So, Blythe, you get your constitution back. Thorm, you get your charisma back. Emmzyz, you get your dexterity back. As the thing dies, it sort of like disintegrates into this blackish, greenish, glowing substance. It will then shoot off into the direction of the people that they've stolen from. The main two being Emmzyz and Thorm, because they stole greater stats from them than Blythe, but Blythe still had this constitution stolen, and it will be sucked back into your body. A weird sensation, but you feel like your former self. Normally, in circumstances like this, I'm going to say that you're out of initiative turn, but you're not. Emmzyz, it's your turn. What are you doing?
How is everyone feeling?
Not great.
Feeling kind of juiced now. I've got my Riz back.
Good. What the fuck was that?
No idea. It's not
Oh.
good.
Besides declaring that conversation, are you doing anything else? If not, I'm going to move over to Beaver's turn.
No?
Yeah.
Tammy and Coach, I'm ready.
All right, Beaver.
As
tag
the
you
thing
in.
dies and Emmzyz starts doing their talk, I just turn, glowering with rage, staring at Form. Dink.
The angry halfling lady
Whack.
comes to attack you.
I'm not even going to ask if that hits.
Jesus, that's a nat 20.
No, it's
It's
not
not.
a
That
map.
was only a 19.
It's not. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, I'm gonna die. Not yet.
No, I see where this is going.
I told you the blade was cursed, and you decided to pick it up.
Yeah. So I literally just turn, take a step forwards, and just slash up, disemboweling the elephant.
Thorm, you take 10 damage. Are you still alive?
I'm still alive.
Bloody hell.
That's
Well, can my eyes glow red?
your eyes are bloodshot. They're not glowing red.
Okay.
With rage and stuff. That's Seraphina's turn. Blythe.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
I would like to imagine your character has a recollection, so like the little bit of studying you did for Blade of Thordak, and it sometimes causes insatiable hunger for blood, rage, or wanton murder in its victims.
Yeah. I have no spell slot, so at this point I'm ringing the bell I'm jingling the holy symbols of Toll the Dead on Beaver.
Oliver dead on me? I have taken damage.
Yeah.
Please make me a wisdom saving throw. You fail.
3
Yay.
necrotic.
3 necrotic damage.
Excellent. I'm down to 33.
God.
Hey then. So, stepping out from the doorway again, one of the people with masks, again the weird thing that he does to enter the room, and he just stands in the doorway chanting.
What's he chanting?
Karishma Vishtakisa Vinadiyaka Vijini.
Sorry,
You don't-
catch that again. I was taking.
Ashafana Shiniaka Chinabunidina. In other words, a language you don't understand.
Cool. Emmzyz.
See, it's your turn. Did Emmzyz
Oh shit,
BRB?
Emmzyz BRB'd.
Oh, wonderful. We'll wait until Emmzyz gets back.
So, Form, how are you feeling?
A little bit sore, being honest.
I believe my players have sown their own demise personally.
Oh, whilst we're waiting for Emmzyz, this is a good time. Hey, chat, did you know Beans Raising Money for the British Heart Foundation is a wonderful charity that helps focus on heart disease and works in supplying preventative measures, and it does work with other heart foundations across the world.
We're currently raising up to 1,100 for every 100 followers. You can use the Twitch donate button where the sub button is. Do so to put these in. In other
And
words,
if you live in the UK, you can also do gift aid.
if you're not in the UK, don't click the gift aid button. It stops you from donating
Because assholes.
because you're not a UK citizen, effectively. Yeah. What is other people doing? Like, anybody else doing some charity work?
You mean like Blythe, who's currently raising money for Stack Up?
I wouldn't bring that up at the moment because I need to sort all my streaming stuff out.
Okay then. I mean, people can still donate.
But Blythe, tell us about Stack Up.
Stack Up is this amazing organization that works with veteran soldiers and their families with a focus on trying to help with mental health. They do a lot of this with providing games and things for soldiers as a good ways to help deal with mental health issues, particularly PTSD, and a big focus on reducing suicide rates.
Because PTSD is a real killer.
Yes.
So, are you up to anything?
Not particularly.
Well done, Thor.
Did you know Blythe also does art commissions?
This is true, yes. Though my commissions are closed at the moment.
Because Bessie is dying.
Yes.
And did you know that Emmzyz, who is currently AFK, does editing commissions, such as Bean's raid video? Bean, hit the button!
Okay. Not the raid, though.
I know there's not a raid, but we need to show off Emmzyz's work.
Okay.
Hello, Raiders. Welcome. Allow me
And
to
also feel
introduce you
time
to
till
Bean.
Emmzyz returns.
Bean? I am a variety streamer.
As you can see,
And flick
Bean is
the bean.
adorable.
Do not flick at the bean.
Yes, you
Up
are.
there.
But you're an adorable bean and I hate it.
Glad you agree, Blythe.
Up there.
In fact, he is so adorable, you should flick the bean.
Don't flick the bean.
I do
Flick the
need to do a
bean.
charity event at some
Anyway,
this
Bean
year,
is funny and
because I really
amazing, and you
enjoyed the
should
last
follow
time I
if you
did
want to
one,
hear
which
him
admittedly
say
was
such
part of
things
a
like,
team.
I'm only providing you with quality ads. Bean likes
Hi.
to throwing nut. No.
Hey, Emmzyz back.
He's over there.
Right, it's your turn. By the way, I don't know if you were here for this. Beaver's gone crazy and started stabbing at party members.
Okay.
I've tried to disembowel Form, because they stole my kill.
Okay.
Wait, if I kill Form, do I get my hit dice back?
Yep.
Yay!
Oh boy.
But Thorn will be dead. Like,
Yay!
not to death count dead, I mean dead.
Like,
Have to deliver the coup de grace.
permadeath.
Yeah.
I get to be a villain.
And I see there's a new person in the room.
Yeah, he's decided to step through the door and start chanting.
Okay, I was thinking to dash towards him and strike him.
Okay. Can take that guy out. But you may also want to try and save Thorn from Beaver.
I recommend the second option very heavily.
Okay.
Because I currently have 33 hit points. And Blythe isn't going to be able to, even if Blythe rolls max damage every time.
You want to
It's going to take me a
kill
while.
Form? Oh.
Nope. Out of character? No. In character, you still might kill, you fucking elephant note face son of a bitch.
You know that cursed sword, Emmzyz?
Uh-huh.
This is the cursed sword doing. The cursed
Yeah.
sword you also wanted.
True. Still want it. No. Okay.
The cursed
can I-
spell sword that causes you to attack your friends and you want it?
I'm joking.
It's been working very well for me,
I know, right?
up until now.
Okay, am I able to rush behind her and knock her out?
Stab? Yes.
No, not stab,
Stab.
knock out.
No stab.
Right, okay, so your punch will only do 1 damage. Your
Emmzyz, out of
Stab?
character, please stab me with everything you've got.
Okay. I guess that's not what I meant to do. No, okay. Yes, I go behind Beaver and stab, I guess.
Sneak
Yes.
attack, stab.
There you go.
I was hoping to get like the blunt of the.
You can
handle of
choose
my
to
blade.
not kill them, and Blythe could also stabilize them. However, as a GM, I would advise you to use as much lethal force as possible until Beaver's put down.
Tank has gone cray-cray. Put tank down, then mend tank after.
It's a bit of brain damage. It's okay.
So you have to cause the brain damage to stop them from, Anyway, make your attack roll,
Making
please.
Form's pronouns a was were.
Okay.
Okay, make your damage roll. 6 plus your sneak attack. 9. Then you have your offhand, which misses.
Flanking. So I think Emmzyz should re-roll all of that as well, just in case any of them are criticals.
I mean,
Because flanking with form.
Okay. Please re-roll the dagger and the offhand dagger. Dagger, offhand, no, both of those miss. But you still do 9 damage to Beaver that Beaver didn't have originally.
So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good news, I'm down to 24.
Alright. Speaking
Bad
of
news.
Speaking of turns, did Johnny go after Seraphina? No, I don't think they
Johnny
did.
goes before me. It goes Johnny,
Yep, so
Xavier.
I killed the thing and then
yes.
immediately came and got stabbed.
It goes
With
Johnny.
no knowledge that Seraphina was cursed.
It goes form, Blythe, Emmzyz, me.
Alright, Seraphina, it's your turn. Now, you could either choose to hit one of your friends, or I can make you roll.
So Seraphina got to attack me.
Yep.
And now Seraphina gets to attack me again.
Oh, sorry. My brain's a bit skew, sorry.
Right, hang on. So
Okay, I've done things out of order. Please, just a moment.
no worries.
Blythe, it is your turn.
It's my turn.
That's why
yeah,
I was
same,
confused. I thought
Same
Johnny...
thing again.
Oh no, Blythe's had his turn. Johnny, have your turn. Because you did a total dead against Seraphina.
Emmzyz, how squishy is your character?
Human? So, much of the human?
On a scale of 1 to 30, what is
Sarabi
your
has
arm class?
Sarabi is more squishy and less health than me. So, never really trusted you, short stuff.
Wow.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
You fail and take that 1 point of damage and get disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Okay, the disadvantage is good.
Now it's Seraphina's turn.
I'll roll with the right weapon this time.
Still beats my armor class.
Alright, roll your damage. 12.
Cool.
You're rolling really well on that damage, Beaver.
I know!
Blythe, it's your turn.
Please tell me you're still alive.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw, please, Beaver.
Oh, okay.
You pass. Do not listen to the bell. Okay. The gentleman, after he finishes chanting, will take 1 step forward. Beaver, make me a strength saving throw. Damn it! So he goes out to grab you, and like what's happened to the other people, the spectral hand tries to grab your muscles, but fails to do so. So, Johnny. Oh wait, no.
Now there's 3 people next to me. We need to roll to see who I attack.
Yes. No, yeah, it's Johnny's turn.
I did my turn.
Vicious Mockery.
I did Vicious Mockery. Then Seraphina attacked.
Yeah, Yeah, so it should be your turn again. Things have been done out of order. It's your turn again, Thorn.
Okay. Emmzyz has not had a turn.
Right, so things were done out of order last turn.
Okay.
He had a turn before you.
Cool. You hit like a damned cabbage. She's about the right size of you. What is going on with my Vicious Mockery?
It's the curse.
I mean, It has succeeded more times than I've seen it ever have any right to do so.
Yeah.
So, don't complain too much. But Seraphina, you were no cabbage.
I am no cabbage.
No, cauliflower.
Emmzyz,
Hey.
it is your turn.
Stab again.
Alright, cool.
With advantage.
Yep, so roll that one again. That one doesn't hit. Roll your offhand. Okay. Off.
Just roll it again, just in case it's a nat.
Alright, so roll your damage plus your sneak attack. And then you want to roll the d4 next to offhand. Okay, another 9 points of damage. Consistent damage, consistent.
Okay, I'm down to 14. This is good. We are making progress.
Talking about progress, Seraphina, it's your turn. Please roll me a d6 and I'll tell you who you attack. Alright, so going around clockwise, face of mask guy, 1, 2, Thorm, 3, 4, Emmzyz, 5, 6. Emmzyz, you're about to be hit by a very angry short lady.
Cool.
Eva, roll your attack.
So I was just turning around to face Emmzyz.
Hi.
What's your AC, Emmzyz?
15.
Thank you.
You get hit. 11 points of damage. I like the fact that you did more damage than my boss monster. So,
I'm murdering the party.
so my boss monster was more meant to do shenanigans rather than damage, but yes. Blythe.
Oh god, it's gonna be. Actually, that might be better. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on.
Ooh.
2 hit points. Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Yay!
You take 1 point of radiant damage. Take that to the bank. Okay.
I also glow until the next turn.
Yes.
The faceless guy is going to try to steal your strength again, so make me a strength saving throw. Your strength is now 13, Beaver. The guy, which was a very weirdly guy in robe, gets JoJo muscles.
Oh god.
As he flexes with them. Johnny.
You know what? Maybe I shouldn't poke fun at your hat. At your height. Maybe I should try shooting you.
Oh, right, okay.
There's
Does a
16.
16.
No. But that should be 20 because advantage, because flanking. Oh, no, but
Disadvantage,
It's,
right,
not,
range
it's
into
disadvantage because it's range into
No.
melee.
AC of 18.
Alrighty then. Emmzyz.
Hang on. I
Still advantage.
guess all I can really do is just keep attacking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
Those who are
dagger
watching may wonder why I'm helping the party with one of my minions. I'm
that
not.
Doesn't hit, right?
Roll again because advantage.
Okay.
Better, but no.
No. No. Okay.
Yeah, like
It's like I just slashed you last turn, and you're just.
I'm at 2 health. I'm at 2
Alright.
points.
no!
it's your turn. Remember, Beaver, your strength is currently 3.
I've changed it into 13 for the thing.
Okay.
But my strength is normally 16.
Yeah,
So D6 to see who I'm hitting this time.
correct. Same numbers again.
Also Emmzyz again.
Emmzyz, I'm sorry, you're gonna get smacked.
I'm gonna die.
You,
Emmzyz.
It misses.
I think you, yeah, you're surviving because surviving.
I think in this case it's I hit, but my strength has gone, so it doesn't actually hit it.
Yep. Blythe.
It's going to be Toll. It's going to be Toll the Dead again.
Wisdom saving throw, please, Beaver.
Way ahead of you.
They pass.
Just.
So, guy who was originally using a dagger, you'll flick the dagger, and it will mimic the blade that Seraphina is using.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So is it just a longsword, or is it actually a mimic of the blade of Fordak?
Yeah.
Okay, but that means he's also frenzied then, because he's got no hit dice.
Yeah, he has one hit dice, and him being frenzied isn't a problem for me. It's a solution. So anyway, who am I gonna hit? I think I'm gonna hit Seraphina because I want you to stay dead so I get to keep strength.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Just do your hit.
He misses anyway.
Good.
Johnny.
I am once again.
Oh fuck! Eldritch Blast. Okay.
Okay.
But also no.
Also miss.
See.
What's the big? Boop.
Hey, we got a hit.
Yeah. Roll dagger again, just in case it's a nat 20.
And then do the same for offhand.
Oh, okay. Pressing all the things. And then boop.
And then do your damage and your sneak.
Is it still sneak attack?
You're flanked and have a friendly creature within 5 feet of them as well as themselves.
Okay.
That's how sneak attack works. Take 7 points of damage. Are you still up?
Yes, I have 6 HP still.
God, Seraphina, you have so many hit points.
I know, it's almost like I'm the only fucking tank in the party.
Speaking of tanks, it's your turn.
E6. Oh, someone different.
Yeah,
Look,
Thorm.
Thorm again.
That's not going to have any
Wicked.
issues.
17.
You hit.
You go down, Thorm. You're
I'm
not
dead.
You're not currently
Okay,
dead.
Oh, fuck, that means I have to coup d'etat. No, I don't want a coup d'etat for.
You will randomly attack a creature, which may be the downed Thorm. You're currently down Thorm. On your next turn, you will roll a d20. If you get 10 or over, you get a success. If you get 9 or less, you get a fail. Get 3 of each, either stabilize or die.
Yep.
You're not there yet. If somebody could have grabbed you, you'd take 2 fails to the face.
Yep.
I don't want to kill Thorm.
I'm sorry, that's just how it's gotta be. Blythe.
Yeah.
Please put me out my misery.
I'm gonna try.
Wisdom saving throw.
God damn it.
No. Let's go. He is going to step over here to get flanking. Because, I want to stab you up, Beaver. Oh, natural 20. And a thing. So, just to get this straight, right? He plunges Dark Tides.
Is he going to get above 6 to hit, to damage?
Yes, he is.
Then I am down.
Then you are down.
Guys, good news, I'm not frenzied anymore.
I mean, you will be when you wake up, but yeah.
Oh.
Because
that's...
until you get hit dice back, so you need a long rest, or whenever you get up. It's a cursed weapon, my dude. It's not fun. I hope you enjoyed.
It was fun.
It was fun, and it's a cursed item, so now it's going to give you the horrible consequences for your actions. Johnny, make me a death saving throw, please. You take 1 fail.
Right, what's the range on Spare the Dying?
What was that?
What's the range on Spare the Dying? And is it a reaction or an action?
It's an action to do, and I need to get close. So I gotta wait till my go anyway.
Okay.
Emmzyz,
Hey.
your two friends are down. The fancy friend is down, and the elephant man is down. However, the very buff guy in a mask is still up.
Yeah, and I've got 2 hit points,
Yes.
so I'm very.
TPK. TPK.
Don't forget
Potentially.
TPK.
TPK is a total party kill.
I don't want to die.
I mean, I don't necessarily want to kill you, but
Okay, can I back away and then shoot him with my bow?
you can do so, yes.
Cool. I'm gonna go to where Blythe is, which I can't do.
Why can't you? What do you mean you
I
can't do?
I can't pick my character up. I can't pick my. Just keep pointing.
That's because you're
Okay.
using the wrong tool.
There we go. Figured it out. I can figure it out as soon as you said it. It was great. Okay. Short bow.
You hit
Yeah, and then damage.
10 damage. He is still up.
Okay.
Blythe, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see here. Where is it? Okay, right. Good news. Spare the dying. I can do at 30 foot.
Yay!
Ooh.
So I'm a spared dying on our elephant friend.
You are no longer dying, you are stabilized.
Hooray!
Which means I can then use an action spell. No, I can't, because of the way it works. That's my go.
We need to get our boy a crossbow or something. No, that's an action. Fuck.
Anyway, his go. He is going to strut his stuff over to you guys. Hey,
Oh no.
I need to remove you. Flexes. Goes to stab Blythe.
No, he's gone daddy.
Thank
Yeah. I need to remove you.
you for doing his voice for me. He misses you, Blythe, though. He
Okay.
gets his sword stuck in the curtain and pulls it down as there's a clattering of metal rings on the floor. As he just glares at you and shakes it off his sword. Seraphina, could you make me a death saving throw? You should have done so beforehand, but yes. You have 1 success.
Yay.
Okay. Emmzyz, it's your turn.
Just shoot him right.
Would you like to stab him instead since you're in melee range?
Yeah.
Mhm,
I'm just worried that he's gonna attack me, and I don't want that.
I mean, it's an inevitability. You need to down this guy before he does it.
True.
11 does hit him because he may have 16 strength. He has 13 dexterity.
So boop.
Okay. And then you're going to do your offhand as well?
Yeah.
Okay. With that, just about kill him. As he goes to the ground, as the greenish, blackish goo that glows falls into the ground, most of it swarms back into Beaver, and Beaver's muscles which deflated. You couldn't really tell because they were in the armor and they were swinging at you, but you puff back up like you blew air back into Beaver, who's unconscious at the moment. The rest of it,
I go back up to 16 though.
You go back up to 16. Effectively, the whole thing is that they swap their stat with your stat, and all of their stats is 13.
Okay.
So they're all average average.
So if they did dexterity, wisdom, or intelligence on me, I'd come away grinning.
Yeah, because you would gain stat, but they also get your class features while doing so. So they may choose.
I noticed.
They may choose to lower their stuff if they may choose to give the wizard 13 Constitution if they could cast Fireball.
Yeah.
Yes. I presume, Blythe, you stabilize Beaver?
Before I stabilize Beaver, I'm taking that weapon away from them.
Fair. I would like you to make me a knowledge religion roll, please.
Religion roll.
Can I do a
Yes.
strength saving throw to see if he can prize it from my cold dead hands?
You're unconscious.
18.
Okay, so even though you've taken the weapon physically from them, they are still bound to it magically. But they won't know where it is, but they're attuned to it, and you would need remove curse to be able to remove it. And that's just a guess. If this item's powerful enough, it'll go. No.
Yeah. Okay. It's not like anywhere I can really hide it either. It's a big ass sword.
A long sword.
Yeah. I'll cast Spare the Dying on them then.
Okay, they are now stabilized.
Cool.
Well, that was a thing.
It was indeed.
You're currently unconscious.
I'm just snarling
Yeah,
fast
that's
unconscious.
that's why I'm not talking like this, lah.
Well, fair enough then.
I'm just snarling like a Jack Russell in its sleep.
You are still very angry.
Yes.
Very small. Very angry.
So what the hell do we do about this one?
Tie them up.
Okay, then we don't
Take off the armor.
Mwah!
No, not take off the armor.
Ayo.
Take off the armor.
In this
It's to tie me
economy,
up, not strip me.
in this economy, on Twitch TV.
Weak.
As long as it's only underboob, Twitch doesn't care. It's fine. No, wait. Underboob is the bit they do care about. It's cleavage. You're fine with cleavage.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go the bottom half completely naked then.
Ah, that's completely different.
Yeah.
I'm very out of character. Geez, if only I got tied up very securely and we had a long rest.
But you're unconscious, so don't worry about it. And
I'm
also,
unconscious, yes, that's why it was incredibly out of character. In character.
Yeah, let's tie them up and we can possibly talk to the guards quickly about what the fuck just happened.
Alright, I'm gonna move you back to this map. Because, you're not in combat anymore. But after a while, you do hear movement from upstairs.
Okay. Maybe we should head back to the inn. That sounds like a good idea. That sounds like a reasonable option of things.
So,
Have I been securely restrained?
have you tied up the halfling?
Yeah, we'll tie up the halfing.
Alright, so are you and Emmzyz going to just try to head to the inn?
Honestly, yes. It seems like a safe place to go.
Okay, so I would like Emmzyz, do you agree with this?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'd like you to picture the scene. You have between you an unconscious elephant, which is quite bloodied. His robes, his clothing is slashed to pieces, not to the point where they can't be fixed. And then, over somebody's shoulder, is an unconscious halfling. So not only
Snarling.
weekends at Bernie's, an elephant, you also have like a package or a person flung over your
Ventriloquist stole.
Yeah. So, are you trying to roll to get past the guards, or are you just resigned to the fact that you're that obvious?
Honestly, if the guards stop us, I have no issue with this. I have no issue with explaining to them exactly what happened.
Okay, so the guards will come to investigate because there's been signs of fighting around more signs of fighting, and go, what the hell happened to the four of you? They do
We
look
got attacked.
Got attacked by what?
We have had a doozy of a day, officer.
Yeah, it's been a day.
You're still unconscious.
I am.
Okay, who did you get attacked by? As they like...
The Nameless? Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Great. They're still here. Okay. Alright, we're gonna take you down to the station for your own protection.
Fantastic.
What about... do you guys need healing?
Yeah, yes.
Why is that one tied up?
I'm still snarling.
Just don't worry about it.
Are we leaving them unconscious?
Yes, and tied up.
Okay, we're going to put them in the cell not just for their protection then.
Yes.
Alright. Each of you gain, I'm just going to roll for the whole of you. Each of you gain that plus 3 points of so 4 points of healing.
Does that include Beaver?
No, they've been told not to heal you. As Thorm, you are now back up
On 4 health.
on 4 health. I mean, it's better
Cool.
than no health.
No, yeah, just want to make sure I'm on the right amount. Well, something went wrong there.
Incredibly wrong.
Alright. Well, as I told your friend when you were unconscious, we're going to be taking you down to your station for your own protection. And probably to lock that one up. Do you have any idea why that one is? Can you explain why that one's tied up?
They have a cursed weapon of some sort of devourer, minor god of some kind. They decided to attune to it, so it's currently corrupting them and turning them into this horrible frenzy.
Can I unconsciously just randomly bite towards one of the guards for thematic effect?
Yeah, you can do so. One of the guards will step back a bit. Do you know the name of this god?
I will say the name of the god because Blythe has forgotten it.
Gordak.
Gordak. Yes, Gordak's the one.
Alright, law religion roll. And law religion roll for them. Okay, so most of the guards just look at each other weirdly. The person who's been leading the investigation nods knowingly and goes, "We're going to have to keep them in a cell then."
Yep.
Follow me then. You'll get taken through the streets, unless you resist in any way, are guided to a carriage. Beaver's put into a back of a wagon. And you are then taken...
Am I just put into, like, the fucking letter chest at the back of a wagon?
Yep.
Okay.
They then take you all to the station. The rest of you get, like, one of the guard rooms to, like, stay in. Beaver, you are stripped down, put into prisoner garb, and thrown into a cell.
Hey, let me just unequip that, unequip that, unequip that, unequip that.
All of your stuff is put into a box in the player's room. The guard asks, "Where's the blade?"
I will hand them the sword.
She will, like, gingerly take it and put it into a room which you guess is either this is a room for cursed items or this is the evidence locker. Either one of the two.
Hey.
Goes into the room.
Goes into the room. So we'll come back around. I will have one of the investigators have a conversation with the lot of you tomorrow. But it's late, and you guys look like you need a nap.
Yes, a nap would be great.
Okay. So, you all get a long rest. You all get fed by the guard. Beaver, you get like a tray of food through the underside of a door. But the rest of...
I cannot eat it because I'm still tied up.
You're going to be untied when put in the cell. I did forget to say that. But, you know, you can punch the walls all you want, but, you know, that's their thinking. But yes, I'm going to do the rest of the players in a bit, but Beaver, you wake up in a cell in cotton rags, in a straw mat in the side of a room with a blanket over you. There's a bucket in the corner. There is a metal door with like a slidey thing where eyes are, and then a slidey thing where eyes are for short races. So, you know, a halfling jailer could look through the door. There is a tray of food, which is gloop, some beer, and a spoon slided through. And there is a couple of like holy symbols darted around the room in like the sort of pattern which circles it. But besides that, you don't feel anything, but you do have this inkling feeling in the back of your head, your sword's missing. That's like the one concern that's on your mind at the moment.
I'm rubbing my arms like somebody who's going cold turkey.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Your arms, yeah, your sword's gone.
I also eat the food and drink the beer.
It's alright. You do anything besides just eat the food and drink the beer, or are you waiting to see what happens?
After I've eaten and drank, I politely knock on the door.
Alright.
Like, and it's a very well-mannered, like, you know, oh yes, this person clearly was raised in upper society. Polite, you know.
As there is a cough and a grumble, as you hear a man, which is quite rotund, walk in a waddle fashion, as you can hear this because not only does he have heavy boots, he also has a clump of keys on one of his sides, so it's like clump, jingle, clump, jingle.
Am I about to meet legally distinct from Fred Collin?
Possibly.
Yay!
I don't know who Fred Collin is, so
Fred Collin, he's one of the guardsmen from Terry Pratchett's Discworld series.
Oh, okay.
He is the definition of, I've been in this job for too long.
Okay, then. So, slides from the lower half, so the halfling
Oh, how
height,
nice.
a wrinkled man with a ginger going grey beard, with a comb over of, like, again, ginger and greyish hair, and goes, "Alright, love, you seem to have got back to your senses."
I smile very sweetly at him. Hi, where am I?
You're currently in the guardhouse of the, I'm going to have a look at my notes because I haven't played this setting for a while and I forgot what the names of the places are. The Painted Sky District,
place.
yes. I believe we arrested you due to the fact that you attacked your fellow compatriots.
My face goes from polite smile to very obviously, not heartbroken, but very obviously concerned and upset.
I don't know too much about it. The investigator will be coming to have a bit of a word with you. But,
Okay. Have you seen my sword?
Yeah, you're not getting that back.
But it's mine.
It may be yours, but no, you attacked people without provocation, as far as I hear, which we don't give people back their weapons because of that.
I kind of sit there chewing on my finger.
Now, if you
Are
want,
they okay?
Pardon? What?
Are they okay?
Are you? Yes, they are fine. As far as I hear, they weren't missing any limbs, and they're all currently in the land of the living. But if you want something else, like some more food and drink, that's perfectly fine. But you're staying in that cell until the investigator says otherwise.
Okay.
Alright. Now, I'm gonna go back and catch on my sleep. As people, like, slunk the slider back over and slunk, slunk, slink, back over to his chair. And then there's an obvious creak, and then a lean, and then a tap as he, like, leans against the wall in his chair while having a nap. The rest of the party. You are awakened by the quite rapid, but not exactly very loud, but more like, you know, sort of noise from your side of the door, and goes, "Hey, you bunch of yahoos. The grub's up downstairs if you want any. It's not
Fantastic.
it's not a hotel, so there's no waiter service. If you want food, you gotta come it now, unless the guards will eat it for you."
Start heading down.
Alright. I presume you'll head
So,
down. Oi,
what the hell happened? Last I remember, I wasn't doing too hot.
Yeah, so you know that sword our small friend collected?
Friend's a bit of an overstatement now, but go on.
So yeah, it turns out the side effects of that sword kicked in.
No power without a price, eh?
Bingo, which is kind of why I was against the sword in the first place. But hey ho, no one listens to me anyway.
So, she dead?
Oh, they're alive. I ensured that, but they are currently in a cell, and they don't have their sword currently.
Pro for best. Guess it's time to go get some scran on.
Yes, let's go get some deed.
Alright, so you all go to the guard room's vessel, and you all fed very heartily wheat-based, bread-based breakfast. Maybe with some beans and eggs if you want that as well, but very sort of like soldier mess rather than anything fancy. It's nice, but greasy, and you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. At which point, thank you for the hydration, Emmzyz. A gentleman in a sort of dark attire with a cross between what looks like to be a suit and a uniform. So he looks more like what you expect somebody of high society who is a guard looks like. It's completely black, except for silver embossed. The buttons are silver. The sort of like I can't think of the words, but like the ridging of his clothing is silver, and then for a single woven into his clothing, an outline of a black tower. So the silver embossed is around this like image of a black tower. As he will go over to the rest of the party and go, "Greetings, I am Elingard, Investigator Elingard from the tower. I believe that youth free with your companion was investigating a matter of import, but also there was a matter of import that your companion had as well.
Yes.
If you wish to discuss this in private, it might be a bit more preferable, since the guards around here are relatively friendly. However, rumors spread quite abode in the environment."
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Well, if we can get a room we can talk in, that would be amazing.
Certainly, I will use the captain's office here, and we'll be able to have a frank discussion. As he will
out of character. We did already. Seraphina and I, when we went to talk to the old orc captain, these guys are like not the secret police, but the top police.
Yeah.
Of they're sort of the Lord's private guards force. So we need to be on our best behaviour.
You can have that like frank little whisper to Emmzyz and Blythe as they are guiding you up, since they will walk briskly. So as long as you don't trail too far behind, they won't pay much mind to it.
This is Form. I'm not Form, sorry, I don't know what came over me. Form's not my name. This is Johnny talking to you through the power of magic into your head.
Wait, who's this to?
This is to the other two members of the party.
Okay.
This guy, he's like a proper member of the establishment, right? Probably best we don't get on his bad side. He's one of them guys who can come in swinging and bring a lot of power down on that. Should probably be quite well behaved here.
I got you. I'm always well behaved.
So, he will basically go to the guard captain, which is in this place, and goes, "I require to use your room." And he goes, "Okay." And then he leans in privately. "Oh, okay. I will leave you to use my office." And he will "I will go to the break room and get breakfast." So, you are then, basically he takes the position which the guard captain is, and he will have you, will wave to the chairs which are there for you to sit in, but doesn't expect you to sit there. You'll wait for a moment. So, if I am remembering this right, he pulls out a notepad and a pencil. You are Alexander Grimsby Coswell, 3rd Esquire.
Correct.
Sarabi, then Jean Johnny Grey, if I remember my information correctly.
Jean Grian, that's me.
John Grian, I apologize. The pronunciation is not exactly of my native tongue.
Yeah, no worries there, mate.
Would you prefer to be called your nickname Johnny?
Johnny works fine, yeah, I answered to that.
Very well. So, from what I have gathered, are a bunch of mercenary adventurers, that sort of a type. You enter the city about a day or two ago, and was investigating alongside the guardsman the missing case of Jezebel Marksmith.
Yes.
Is there anything else you would like to add before I carry on?
Not that I can think of.
No, I think we've passed everything on to the guards.
Very well. So, during the process of your investigating, you, Xavier, were approached by two members of the cult and was then threatened by them. That's what.
Yes.
That's what the story. Is there anything we should add to that story before I carry on?
I think I did mention as well. They gave me a bottle of stuff to remove memory for a certain period of time.
You still have that on you?
I can't remember who I gave it to. In fact, I might still have it on me.
If you would please provide it to me, I will compensate you for it.
I will provide the one bottle I have.
You
Wink,
will
wink, nudge, nudge.
put down 50 gold.
Oh.
Your
Thank you.
compensation. Is there anything else they try to make you drink, provide you, or anything of the sort?
I think that was it.
Well, then you return back to the manor house, correct?
Yeah.
Then had a discussion in one of the top rooms of the manor house.
Mm-hmm.
And then two of you left the manor house, and two of you needed to stay inside the manor house, correct?
Yes.
Now, Dean doesn't remember, but what did the party members that left the manor house do?
That is a very good question.
A very good question.
I believe that you went to investigate the nearby area around, then you couldn't find anything, so you came back.
That sounds reasonable.
That's where you went to go. Oh, yeah, I think I remember. You went to go suggest that you were going to go out of the city as part of an expedition or something like that? So you're trying to lure them into a trap or something along those lines?
I'm gonna be honest. Can't remember.
Oh, no, I remember.
I have a feeling I might have gone off to try and sniff something.
I remember. You were trying to investigate a name that was given to you. But anyway, you will say that you went to bars, and as far as I understand it, you put your ear to the floor. I believe that's the slang. Was it your nose to the floor? I don't know.
Ear to the ground works, I think, better. I'm not sure I'd want to be touching my nose to the floor in any of those
sniffing out the
establishments.
place. That's the other slang. That's what the kids say these days. You'll say with a straight face.
Like goated with the sauce.
Yeah, yes, of course. I miss imprisoned in a cell down there. And then the two of you investigate the library and found a hidden room, correct?
Yes.
Then what happened?
If I remember correctly, it woke up, found a body woke up.
Go on.
Then we got attacked.
Then you got attacked.
Yeah.
So when was it that Miss Seraphina Darkhold attacked you?
During that attack.
Was there anything that provoked this?
So there'd been a bunch of things happen. So there was a bunch of these like I know you've like dealt with gangs before, and you like get them mob trash. There's a bunch of mob trash, just the normal gangers, and we'd ploughed through a couple of them, and
Well,
then there was
this case, cult mooks, since they're the run of the litter. I understand.
yeah, the trash mobs. We mowed through a bunch of them. And then there was this one, and he was a bit wonky, a bit different, and I bullied him.
He was built different.
I suppose that's probably not a good way of putting it. So I've got a wide array of skills, and we took care of him, and at that point, Seraphina just shanked me.
Okay. So, this Seraphina, Darkhold, was in the possession of an item called a Blade of Thordak. Are you aware of this item and its capabilities?
To an extent.
I mean, we knew that Seraphina had the sword. Like I don't want to sound like sarcastic or anything, because it's just kind of hard to miss when one of your companions has got a new sword, and they were a little obsessed with it. But Seraphina's a little bit obsessed with stabbing things in general, so it's not that out of character for him. And we didn't really knew what it did. At least I didn't.
Oh.
If I'd known that sword would kind of make him a bit upset when someone else got the kill, and that sounds like proper mercenary of me. But if I'd have known that, I think I might have made a bit more effort to stop him hanging on to it.
Understandable. So, the Blades of Thordak are made by the cult Thordak. Their weaponry latches them onto warriors with down, counts them strength, yada yada yada. However, that strength comes at a cost if much they normally, as it were, get stabby and try to kill things in the nearby area to them. So, I am willing to release Miss Seraphina to your custody, considering she was under the effect of a curse item. That curse item is going to get destroyed. However, even if the that specific blade get destroyed, if she gets her hand on another one, what will happen is that one will immediately bound to her.
Okay, so need to keep her away from swords.
Not swords in particular, blades of Thordak.
Is there any way we can easily? Is it just if Seraphina lays eyes on a blade of Thordak, we'll get a murder blender halfling again?
So it is not exactly understood since they work in different ways. The idea is that time you use the sword's ability, it drains your stamina. If you run out of stamina, it then takes over your body. Which is probably what happened to Seraphina when they were fighting the creature.
Okay.
Now, if Seraphina is to see another blade, they would be able to recognize it by sight. And from what I hear, they would probably go after it with due haste. So, may be able to convince them otherwise. I do not know this person in question. Secondly, can remove bind with a ritual. However, I'm not a person of that equation. You would have to go to the Temple of Lady Grace to be able to talk to the clerics, priests, and laymen, see what they would have to do. Now, destroying the blade is more of a preventative method. It will not actually alleviate the curse in any way. what it will mean is that if they were to drain all of their stamina normally, hopefully it will make it easier for them not to go into a frenzy. However, there have been few cases where a blade will find the host if the host is willing enough. However, there's also been other cases where a strongly minded person has been able to fight off the addiction. It's not actually addiction, but it's the nearest thing to,
It's close enough to an addiction to...
Yes.
Yeah.
Be able to wave it off and fight it. Now, with that, would you be willing to take her into custody?
I suppose so?
Just so you're aware, even though that in this case, unless you wish to press charges against her, no charges will be levied against her. However, if she is to do substantial damage due to being under the influence of one of these blades, since whoever I'm going to pass this document over to is going to be legally responsible for that. So unless you do your full ability to ensure that she doesn't do it, do whatever damage is to be felt before whatever victim she targets, you would be legally prosecuted. You understand?
We're basically responsible for them.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess that's gonna have to be a yes.
I presume you speak for her then?
Yeah, just don't tell her that.
He'll pass you a document. Sign here and here.
Sign it.
Alright. You are now the legal representative for Miss Seraphina Darkhold. In any court of law, you may represent her. In any court of law, you may be, under circumstances, chargeable with offences which have been caused by Miss Seraphina Darkhold.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would like to mention before we carry on?
Before I sign this, what if I was to say no?
Then she will have to be taken to a sanctorium.
I kind of want to go to the sanctorium to see if I can break out.
Out of
Sorry,
character.
did I say to see if I can, to see how long it takes me to break out?
Just to put this, to pull out the curtain, this will probably mean Beaver will have to make a new character.
Yeah.
Because
I figured that
can
was
also
the
roll
case.
to see if Seraphina escapes and becomes a force of judgment chasing down her previous party.
Oh, there's not going to be any roll, darling. It's going to happen. Because that's plot.
So either you have me as an enemy tracking you down and occasionally help you, or you have me.
I'll sign the document.
Sign the document. Very well. He will make you sign an exact replica copy. And he will take the copy. And he will give you the document.
Can I just throw a very fun history nerd legal thing here?
Yeah.
So the way they used to do this was they used to have the same document on one piece of paper, written in duplicate, one on either side of the paper, not like front back, but as in like left side, right side. Have the signatures and seals done on either side, and then they'd have like a Bible verse or a picture drawn along the bottom and top of the document, and then the document will be cut in half. Each person has one, and then if you're like, no, this is the actual document, I have this actual document, it would then be matched up against the
so they would
whichever noble held on to documents for that area. So this was mostly seen in like trading licenses, and if it matched up, then it's like, yes, this is genuine. If it didn't match up, piss off, that's fake.
So they basically got a monk to draw a bunch of like security papers?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. Alright. So, Seraphina. Sorry. let me get back to where I was. I'll actually have it like that, because that's pretty cool. He will have you sign 2 sides of a piece of paper where both sides are identical. He will then get a blade, which is a bejeweled on the hilt, and he will cut the paper down the side, giving you one and taking one himself. If you do not mind, I will be talking to Miss Seraphina Darkhold. If you wish to either go into the break room or wait outside the building, I shall bring her to you afterwards.
Sure, I'm happy to wait.
Just so you're aware, if she is aggravated and assaults an officer while having this conversation before she signs this paper that she's going to sign herself, then she will be arrested for assault.
Well, I'm guessing I will be responsible for partly for that as well.
You will not be responsible for her, but you will be able to represent her in a court situation.
Fantastic. If she does attack any of the officers, I'd like to state now I plead guilty on all counts.
He smirks at that and goes, I like you.
So, yeah. See how it goes.
Alright. So, Seraphina, you've been sweating for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because, you're in a jail cell. And, you don't have your sword. Or your armor. Or much of anything else,
sword.
really.
My
As
sword.
you hear the classical sound of thunk, 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 thunk. As tapping lightly on the door before opening the slight, the same old grizzled ginger guard opens the door and goes,
I smile up at him and say, "Hiya, Red."
Hi. So the Inquisitor's going to be talking to you now. You're going to come with me. Going to cause no trouble, are you?
No.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's the correct answer. Yes.
Why would
Okay.
that cause trouble? Can I see my sword?
No, you're not. The Inquisitor's going to be telling you about that now.
Did I have my sword?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. He's going to open up the door. He has to step on a step to get the key at the height that you would need. As he'll open the door, as what you first think is a dwarf is just a very round halfling in classic garb wear, but the tunic, which usually goes down past the stomach and down the knees a bit, is only coming up to just above his belly, and he is very rotund. As you go,
I let out a very kind of surprised but happy noise, and in halfling, I just go, "I expect to see another one of the sensible sized folk round here."
Hey, I wish I could say sensible folk for you, but you got yourself into a wee bit of trouble.
I said sensible size.
Oh, that's very fair enough. I
like all these long shanks.
No, everything's a bit too tall. It is.
Well, it's a bit inconsiderate, isn't it?
I know, right? At least when we make our homes, it's got enough height room for them to slouch a bit to get around.
I know, right? You from the uplands or the lowlands?
Oh, I'm from the Midlands.
Oh, lovely area that is.
Aye, and it is. Come on then, love. You need to go talk to the fancy pants before you can.
We will. Let's go see my sword.
You will. You'll just get to the fancy pants, and then we'll have a discussion about that in a moment.
So, can we just be true? But there is constant halfling, when you hear two people who are just like, "Oh right, well, yeah, not too bad, oh yeah," and it's like, even though they've never met before, they somehow know all the same people.
Yes,
it's that kind of small talk going all the way up.
All right, so again, you are taken to the guardsman office. There is a very tall elven guy in black uniform.
As I get changed with guard, I say, "All right, say hello to your murder for me."
I will. And
then I just switch back into common, just like, "Hello."
What you will notice that, as well as the round-hand halfling guard, there is other guards which are waiting in the room outside. So not in the office, but just outside in case trouble started. You get the feeling.
So me, the below average height halfling.
Yeah.
Like literally, there are gnomes taller than me size halfling.
Yeah.
Petite girl.
Yep.
Like literally, I'm probably shorter than this elf's boots.
Yes.
And there's just this small army of guardsmen ready to spring into action.
Yes.
I love it.
So,
Can I do an intimidate check and just kind of not actually go for anyone, but just kind of take a quick half step towards the group outside the door?
Sure.
Yay.
They put their hands on their blades, but they don't do much more than that. Now, if you have finished rustling the guards, please take a seat, Miss Darkhold.
Can I have a hand up? This is a normal person, but this is a long-sized chair.
You'll cough as an orcish gentleman will step into the room and give you a hand onto the chair.
Thank you.
Now, I have talked to your compatriots and the guards about the situation. I wish to go through a series of events, and if I have any of them mistaken, please correct me.
Okay.
You and your companions were investigating our house, looking at the missing case of Lady Marksman.
Yes.
You went around the house and then you went out of the establishment and went into nearby establishment, browsing, questioning, and all of that sort of information.
Yes.
You then went back into the manor house, was assailed by people in masks, or as the nameless as they're called, and entered a room with one of them which was a little bit more tougher than the rest of them. Yes?
Yes.
You then proceeded to use a magical sword against that person?
Yes.
And fed that magical sword energy, unaware or aware that you were doing.
Yes.
Do you remember anything after that person was defeated?
I remember hitting him, and then it went blurry, and then I woke up in the jail cell.
Yes. Well, from what I understand from your companions, you almost killed one of your companions.
Mm-hmm.
Due to the influence of that blade that you had in your possession.
Yes.
Now, just so you know, possession of these blades within the city limits is considered a felony.
Oh.
Yes. Using one of those blades is punishable by imprisonment. However, your friend has signed this document here that says he is your legal representation and you're currently in his custody. If you sign by here, you'll be a free woman and be able to go as long as you remain with your parole officer, which is a one Xavier Grimsby Cottlesworth III esquire.
Yes.
So, you will be returned all of your possessions.
Mm-hmm.
However, the Blade of Thordak will be taken to the tower and will be destroyed.
Can I at least see it one more time?
You may not see it one more time.
Mm-hmm.
If you become into possession of any of these blades, you will hand it to your parole officer. Failing to do so will be an abreachment of this contract. You understand?
Yeah.
If you assist the city with dealing with Cult of Thordak enough and prove that you are no longer in the influence of one of their magical artifacts,
I can get the sword back?
No, you may not get the sword back.
Mm-hmm.
However, this account will be a record and will no longer require a parole officer. You understand me?
Yes.
Do you require a compensatory weapon due to the fact that you're going to be
I do have my old longsword, but to be honest, that's weak in comparison.
Very well. You may have. Hey, Dritz the Gobbo, welcome in. You may have Dritz the Gobbo, have this goblin as a weapon.
I have a Drit the Gobbo. Does that work as a longsword +1?
Yes, it does work as a longsword +1. In fact,
Okay.
It does do so.
I will name it Drit the Gobbo now.
Hey, you were playing Dungeons and Dragons as well. How that? I hope you had a good time. Also, they're 84 away from 200. Go change that, goblin.
How ye?
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, back to the setting.
There is one other thing though. It did also. If I put my all into it, it also seemed to do more damage.
That is a common theme between these weapons. Doing so weakens your resolve to the blade, at which point it takes over. That moment.
Is there a way that we can loot? Is there a way to undo the curse?
There is a potential ritual that could be performed by the priests of Church of Lady Grace.
If they were able to undo the curse,
that means
would I be able to use the blade as before but not suffer the curse?
No, you would be free from the influence. Which, well, if I remind you, is the reason why you attacked your compatriot.
Yes, but I think I have an idea now.
Will not be getting that blade back. May I remind you, it's illegal to have one in your possession within the city limits.
Can I at least have one last look at it?
Not have one last look at it.
Please?
Yeah. If you wouldn't mind, please sign here. Yeah.
I sign there and there.
Okay, you will rip it and pass you the document. Is there anything else besides that related to the sword?
So I'm just setting it up in the thing. Oh God, excuse me. I don't think so, no.
Well, if there's nothing else, I will have the guards guide you to your companions, and I shall hopefully only see you on good terms.
So, is this thing essentially exactly the same as the Blade of Fordak, but minus the...
He gives you his blade, which is a +1 longsword. Whether it does anything else, you don't know.
I know, as in, like, so will it do the...
No, it's just...
Yeah, so +1 to hit, +1 to damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
So. Guards guide you out to the establishment. They don't seem to be as wary of you. And following...
This is just a test route.
Yeah, it's the goblin longsword. Great. Good. Yeah. Okay. So, you will meet the rest of the party either in the break room or just outside of the establishment. Late to the raid, let's go.
Late to the raid.
Do you all meet up? Rest of the party. Seraphina, oh yeah, they would have given all your equipment back, so you can be in your armor with everything.
Yep. Everything's back.
Okay.
How blingy is this longsword, by the way, that I've just been given?
It is a embossed hilt with a very nice silken hilt with a ruby on the end of it, and the blade is dyed black.
Ooh. Just for flavour, can the pommel be in the shape of an eagle's head with the ruby in its open beak?
Yes.
Hey.
So, rest of the party. Eva returns to the rest of you.
I'm stroking the sword in a slightly unusual, this doesn't feel right, but I must make it feel right kind of way. Like just stroking the handle. Hi guys.
Hello. You sane again?
Yeah.
Can you drop that sword?
Yeah,
I kind of look a bit hurt at that. But then I take out the sword and just kind of drop it to the floor.
I mean, not to rub salt in the wound or anything, but you look at her as if you'd been stabbed in the guts.
I look sheepishly at my feet and then bend down to pick up the sword, resheath it, and just kind of, I'm sorry, Johnny.
Rather you didn't do it again. Did kind of hurt.
I look directly up, which means I'm pretty much bending myself backwards to look up at him. Face very full of hurt in a, I can't believe I did this to somebody who I've been traveling with and somewhat care about. I can make it up to you, big man. Can I go to give them a piggyback?
I mean,
so Johnny, before you say anything, the halfling does the sort of thing where they turn around and offer to give you a piggyback.
I think I'm all right there. No, I'm not right now. Thanks.
Okay.
Alrighty then. I presume you all return.
Gonna miss that 2d6, goddamn.
Yep. That, it's like it was cursed or something.
So good.
Anyway,
you're so good.
Eva's cold turkey aside, I presume you all head back to the inn so you regroup and converse about what's happened the past couple of hours and days.
Yeah.
On the way back, I do mention like a couple of times about, I wish I could see the sword one last time.
You ain't gonna see the sword. That's not happening. That thing's getting destroyed, as far as I know.
I think they're just like looking after it. They're keeping it well. They're keeping it well kept.
I'm kind of biting at my thumb. Not even the nail. The nail's pretty much down to the bed. I'm just gnawing at my thumb slightly.
Hey, Katsune! Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Let's give you a shout, shall we? Hey, you also were playing Dungeons and Dragons. Welcome in.
Let's go.
Let's go.
A whole bunch of Dungeons and Dragons.
It's like I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons and attracts the Dungeons and Dragons people.
Damn, that's wild, yo.
That's just weird.
Who'd have thunked it?
Would have thunked it. Ignore the fact that I'm probably going to be stopping soon because the party's, finished stabbing each other. Chaos Raid, let's go.
What I'm going to say is, it's not my fault that form stole my kill.
It is your fault that you picked up a cursed artifact, though.
I mean, if it wasn't me, it would have been Emmzyz.
Neither would have been good.
Exactly. I mean, at least I'd have been able to put Emmzyz down quicker.
Anyway. So, we'll regroup in the inn. I feel like everybody has their energy quite low. So we're going to be... Oh. I'm sorry, Katsune, you have literally just raided in to the point where we're about to raid out ourselves. But everybody stick around for a raid out. But before we stop the recording, I am raiding pennies for the Art Foundation. So if you wish to... I have just got raided another time! Gosh damn it! I am trying to be free from this world, but everybody keeps cracking me back.
Target locked.
You will never escape being.
Box, thank you for the raid. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to play the raid video because I can even notice that a certain goblin's still here from their raid. So I might as well just do this.
Raiders, welcome. Allow me to introduce you to Bean.
How's it Bean? I am a variety streamer.
As you can see, Bean is adorable.
No!
Yes, you are.
Damn it, you're an adorable bean and I hate it.
Glad you agree, Blythe.
How dare!
In fact, he is so adorable, you should flick the bean.
Oh, flick the bean.
Flick the bean.
No.
Anyway, Bean is funny and amazing and you should follow if you want to hear him say such things like...
I am only providing you with quality ads. Bean likes devouring nuts are tasty. Your meat is delicious.
Bean has a panty collection? It's one of those push-up ones, so it's more of a case of sucking it. Yes. I'm very menacing. Where's the ass, Melvin? Where is the ass? Bean knows this. Bean knows this. Bean knows this.
With that said, feel free to follow to become a goblin, and we hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you and have a good day.
We love you long time.
Okay. With that, we're going to say goodbye to YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye,
YouTube.
YouTube.